first of all, I appreciate it. So our store manager here, we get a report if there's a deposit. They're responsible for taking the cash deposits to the bank themselves.
Okay.
If it's more than 3 days late, our accounting group sends out a note going, hey, you're missing a deposit. So we were at a meeting last week, and she comes up and says, hey, I processed the deposit, but I forgot to take it to the bank. I called my supervisor, and she says she can't find it. So I said, okay, well, let's dig into it. Let's look at the cameras. Well, the cameras just happen to be down. Not if they're doing.
Well, yeah, just.
The tech actually screwed it up. So it just happened to be down.
Of course, that
one day.
Yep.
So I go in, we're at this meeting together in Savannah. I talked to her. She's like, no, I did it, but I didn't put it back in the safe like I'm supposed to. I just shoved it in this backpack that we use on top. I go, well, okay. So I interview her other employees that were here that did over the phone. They're like, hey, we didn't do it. Well, we get a report from our office saying, hey, the previous day hasn't gotten to the bank yet either.
Okay.
So I come up here today with the DM, and we start talking to her, and she finally confesses, hey, I stole the deposit. But I used it to pay back another deposit I lost 5 weeks ago. Her claim is she's been floating deposits, so she steals today's to pay for yesterday's.
Okay.
And she's been kind of doing this all along, except she's gotten behind.
Huh.
So, of course, she never told anybody she lost the initial deposit.
Yeah.
She never reported it because she was worried about her job. This is what she's telling us. Unfortunately, and so up to this point where she realizes she's busted. The thing about our camera system is it may have gone into safe mode, which means it still records, but nobody can get into it. We've sent it back to the company to see. It's doubtful, but regardless, I explained that to him, and that's when to her, and that's when she said, okay, I did take the deposit. Oh, and by the way, not only did I take that one from the 15th, I also took today's.
To cover...
To try to cover some of that one.
Okay.
But I haven't gotten both in there. She brought back the original, she went home and brought back the original deposit back, the empty deposit bag that she stole from the 15th, as well as today's, minus about $1,400. Our total loss right now is $5,800.
So say she took, so what she's saying is she took like today's deposit to cover for the 15th
Correct.
deposit.
Correct.
Okay. So, I mean, do you guys have or are you still waiting to see from the bank if you have the deposit for the 15th?
Never went.
So that never went in either?
Still not there.
Okay.
And we know it's not there because she actually brought the paperwork back. I have an empty deposit bag that she filled out with the deposit slip and no money. So it doesn't even exist.
Okay. Interesting. Hello, Miss Jones.
Yeah.
My name is Officer Hanson. I'm assuming you know why I'm here.
I would have made different arrangements. That's why I asked.
I'm going to read you something, okay? Doesn't mean anything, but I just have to ask you some questions, okay?
Yeah.
So, you have the right to remain silent. You understand the rights as I have explained them?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Having them in mind, you want to talk to me?
I guess.
Okay. So, what happened with the deposits? Just tell me.
I will tell you exactly what happened.
Give me your...
Approximately 5 to 6 weeks ago, my husband was taken to the hospital via ambulance having a stroke-like event.
Okay.
So I panicked when I left from here. I left with the deposit in the bag like I always do, with my intention of stopping at the bank, putting it in the night drop, and going straight to the hospital.
Okay.
Instead, I drove straight to the hospital because I was not focusing on anything.
Okay.
I was there for 7 or 8 hours. It was almost midnight when I went to come home. My little thing on my car, on the inside of my car where I keep like my ID, my debit card, and all that stuff, was open. I didn't think anything of it, shut it, went home, slept for 3.5 hours, and was back here at 4 o'clock the next day to open up like I do every day.
Okay.
Did everything like normal, went to the bank and asked for the receipt from the night drop for the deposit. They did not have one, and that's when I started to panic. My debit card was gone, my credit card was gone, the deposit was gone, so someone was obviously in my car.
Okay. What hospital did you go to?
Not Advent. The one Ocala. I'm not from here, so I
Ocala
can't
Regional?
remember. Yes. I didn't park in the parking garage or in the parking lot because where I'm from, everything you have to pay for it, and I didn't have money to pay for it. So I parked on the street.
Gotcha.
Walked about a block to get there. I didn't think anything of it.
Okay.
And then that's when I started to panic, and I'm like, I'm gonna get fired for this missing. I didn't take it. You can look at my bank stuff. It'll prove I didn't take it. I am completely broke. It has nothing to do with that. I can pay all of my bills and put food on the table, and that's it.
Okay.
I did not benefit from this in any way, shape, or form, other than keeping my job.
Alright. What about yesterday's deposit? What happened?
I wasn't here yesterday.
Or today's...
I have Sunday off.
Today's deposit.
I handed everything I have to him.
Okay. Did you make a report?
No, I did not.
About the money missing?
No, I did not, because I was afraid I was going to get fired right then and there on the spot. My family's sole provider.
Okay. So you didn't make a police report, didn't tell your job that your car got broken into?
I didn't even tell my husband. I didn't tell anyone anything.
Okay. Do you know approximately how much that deposit was for that day?
It was between $600 and $6,135. For some reason, that is staying in my head, and I don't know off the top of my head. And also, my daughter has gotten me a new phone since then, and I can't go back to the exact day so that we could look it up.
Alright, so you went to the hospital, you were there for a while, came out, went home.
Slept for like 3 hours and came back.
Came out to work. You asked the bank on that day. Do you remember what day that was you went to the hospital?
No, I don't. It's been 5 or 6 weeks, so I honestly don't know.
So why did you ask the...
Because I asked for the receipt, because I put it in the night drop. So that's what you do. Get the receipt the following day, bring it in, and staple it to your paperwork. And they said they did not have a receipt for me. And I said, is there one in the night drop? Is there something in the night drop? Is there any way you can check it? And she said, no, I did the night drop this morning. There's nothing missing. Okay. I don't have a receipt for you. And that's when I started to absolutely lose my...
I'm not faulting you for wanting to take care of your husband. No one's...
I know, it's not. It's my negligence for not calling him immediately when I noticed it was missing, for calling the police.
Well, yeah, of course.
Any of that.
Yeah, no, I mean...
That's my fault.
All this...
Can I ask a question? I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to be real pointed about my question.
Yeah.
You and I had how many conversations regarding this? Remember?
At least 3.
We had 3 conversations, right? And all 3 times, remember the question I asked you? I asked you, did you take it? And you said no. It's okay. I asked you, did Andrea take it? And you said no. And I asked you, who could have taken it? What did you say to me all 3 times?
I said I didn't know.
You said it probably was Richard.
No, sir. No, sir.
You said
I said he's sketchy and he doesn't answer questions well, and he lies like a freaking sieve.
I'm going to back up just a
Absolutely.
second. If I asked you who you thought could have taken it, you said it could have been Richard.
No. I said I don't know, but I wouldn't put it past him. I did not say he took anything.
You had 3 opportunities to say it wasn't my people. And you didn't take those opportunities.
No,
I didn't. Adamantly say it was not my people.
I don't remember saying anything that he took anything at all. I did say, you said, does he lie? And I said, yes, because he does.
I asked you who you thought could have taken it. You said definitely not Andrea, because she has too much to lose. However, Richard is sketchy, and I think the word used was either grimy or slimy.
I said sketchy.
And so you had those opportunities to set it straight.
I did.
And
I chose not to because I didn't want to get arrested in front of all of my peers, like I am going to now.
But you pointed me towards one of your people.
Not knowingly, no, I did not. Yes, he does lie like a sieve. Absolutely. But I would not. I never absolutely came out and said Richard did anything.
So what you're saying?
Absolutely there.
So the original missing amount of the 6,100
Correct.
from 5 or 6 weeks ago. What you're saying is you've been using subsequent days to try and cover
Yes.
that. So you've.
And I've put money in out of my own pocket to try and pay it back.
You've.
Not very much because.
So technically, you've been a day behind on your deposits since the 5 or 6 weeks ago.
Yes.
And you've been doing that ever since. Is it a nightly thing you go and make these deposits?
No, in the afternoons during the day.
Like a daily, once a day, you go and make it. It's not like you accumulate for a week, make a deposit.
No.
So it's
no.
once a day you go to make it the deposit.
Yes.
And you've been doing that every single day.
Yes.
Well, every single work day that you've been working. Well, I mean, all of this could have been avoided if you'd have just made a push report, told the store. I mean, there might have still been repercussions.
I would have lost my job, and that's what I was panicking about.
But
it doesn't make sense, but it does, but it doesn't.
Because you understand how this looks, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It looks super sketchy.
It does, yeah.
Super, because, I mean, sure, yeah, I can come up with all kinds of stories after I've been, quote-unquote, caught in something. Then that's when you start telling what happened. When all you had to do was say, hey, Brian, I made a mistake this night. I'll accept the consequences for that action, but I want to let you know now, as soon as I figure this out, that it happened. Instead, we're 5 to 6 weeks of being a day behind on deposits. It just...
I know, because I didn't want to lose my job.
Oh, I understand that.
And
I mean, no one
wanted to pay it back because it was my mistake. And I know that that's wrong, and I should have said something.
Did you want to make a copy of these?
There's no way I can...
Oh, already done? Oh, cool.
There's no way I can do it now. And if, honestly, I mean, not that it matters, but I specifically said if I'm getting arrested, somebody tell me now and I won't write these statements here, I will do it at the police station.
It doesn't matter.
It matters to me.
So...
It matters to me.
Oh.
I have a husband in the hospital and a child at home. And I'm their sole provider.
I understand, but unfortunately...
Is there any way we can do anything without me going to jail? Any way? Of anything? I don't care if I sign papers that I'll pay everything back. I don't care. I really can't go to jail. I really can't. I did not benefit from this money at all. You can look at my bank statements right here on my phone. You can look at everything. I have not been using this money for anything other than to make the other deposit, and it was my mistake that I didn't call and tell someone. It's my mistake.
Well,
I just can't. I can't go to jail. I can't.
Unfortunately,
Oh my God, I can't.
I don't have any way of proving any otherwise. The money's missing.
I know that.
And don't know where it went. You're saying it was stolen, but this is after the fact.
I can show you. Clearly, I have not used any of it.
Well, if it was cash, it wouldn't show up on your bank account if you never made a deposit. All you have to do is keep the cash and it won't show up on your account.
My bank account goes into the negative every single week.
I understand that, but
Single
I get
week.
that. But what I'm saying is...
Every single week. I would not have to do that.
What I'm saying is you could use...
disposable income that I was just using.
I get that. But unfortunately...
There's no way I can...
Okay. 6 weeks ago, if you came to us and said we had a call. So
There's nothing I can do to not go to jail.
You had 3 opportunities to talk
in front of everyone.
We went to the side. You could have pulled me aside and said...
That was the only reason why.
You could have pulled me aside. And when you were given the chance, you put Richard on my radar. And I think that...
I really didn't do it that way. I feel the way that I feel about him. Okay. 100%.
At this point,
I really did not mean to put it that way.
We had 3 conversations. You made it. You indicated each time. There's no way Andrea could have. We did it in here. And your comment to me was, I don't know. He's moving in a couple weeks.
I did not. No, I said he said he was moving in a couple weeks. Here, I didn't say anything.
We had that conversation in here.
No.
I think we're done here. There's not much more we can learn.
I can't.
Okay.
I
So,
really can't go to jail.
Well, unfortunately,
Oh my God.
it's out of my control, out of my hands.
My husband can't even speak in sentences by himself right now. His brain is all f***ed up. And I have a child. I can't. That's the only reason why I didn't say anything, because I didn't want to lose my job, because everyone depends on me. I'm the only one. There's absolutely nothing I can do. Absolutely nothing I can do.
No.
Not at this point. So, what I can do is I'm going to have to put you in handcuffs.
Oh my God, are you kidding me right now?
Well, you're going in the back of my car. I have to. But what
Can I make a couple of phone calls real quick? Just because of my husband being... I need to tell my family where I am. If that's okay with...
Who's in the car?
My daughter, my oldest
is she?
daughter. She's 26, but she doesn't drive.
Does she have a phone she can call somebody to come pick her up?
Well, yeah, that's why I brought her here. So that somebody could... That's what I was going to do, was call.
Well, I'll go talk to her, and I'll have her call somebody, okay? I'll let her know what's going on. Is there anything on you? Illegal, drugs,
I have my driver's
weapons?
license in my back pocket, and that is it.
Because I'm going to give you that to you now, because if it goes into the jail,
No,
it's an automatic felony, regardless of what it is. I'm not saying that you are. I can't search you. I'm not going to search you, so I'm gonna just want to give you the opportunity.
I have my driver's license in my pocket.
Okay. Because if you do get there and there's something found, it's out of my hands.
No, I have my driver's license in my pocket.
Okay. Do you mind if I get that from you? It'll go with you. That way I have all of your information right on hand. No, I get it. I completely understand.
I really didn't take it.
I understand that, but unfortunately,
I know.
the money's missing, and you were the last one. And had you made a report, you could have avoided all of this, most likely. But right now, you were the last one, and
I
then
know. No,
unfortunately,
I'm just literally scared to death right now.
I understand that.
I don't.
And like I said, once I figure out what the bond looks like, I'll let you know. I will give you every piece of information I have for you, okay? I'm not going to keep anything. I'm not going to hide anything. I'm going to be upfront with you as much as I can. Are you sure you don't want to take the phone? Because you can take this, and if you need to get a phone number out of it, they'll get the number out of it, and then you can use the phone they have there. They won't let you use this, but they will let you get phone numbers out of it. So you sure you don't want to take this with you?
No, because she can get to the last little bit of money I have in my bank account.
Okay, do you want to write any phone numbers down before I give this phone to your daughter?
Yeah.
And what I'll do also, if you want, I'll put the handcuffs in front of you, okay?
Okay.
It's a lot more comfortable.
Okay. I haven't had handcuffs on in 30 years.
Oh. Well, they'll be off quickly, okay?
Yes.
Alright, is that...
It's alright.
Okay. I'm going to double lock them so they don't...
It is what it is.
Okay,
So they don't get tighter?
Yep. Because then they will get uncomfortable.
Yeah, I really want to get in this car as quickly as possible.
Nope, you're good. Here we go. And I'm going to go give the phone to your daughter and explain to her what's going on, okay? You got it?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll crank up the AC a little bit for you too, okay?
Yeah.
She was charged with grand theft and was sentenced to 18 months of probation and 25 hours of community service. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this.